Welcome back to Cadwell Park after the BikeSocial Sprint Race, and back on the podium for Lamy OMG Racing Yamaha, it's Ryan Vickers. Ryan, that was an incredibly intense race. The top three were very close, and even Jason closed right in at the end. Talk us through it and how you played those last laps.
Yeah, really happy with the race actually. I led the first lap into park, and Glenn came straight past me, and I was a bit like, that was the goal, was trying to lead till park. If we led till park, we knew we would have been able to stretch a gap, I think. But yeah, we didn't, and we had to sit behind Glenn and trying to find a place to pass him. The bike is so quick, it's like crazy. So yeah, weren't able to make a move. I did once at Charlie's Street, but that was pretty much the only place I could make a move, which was really difficult. And he passed me straight back down the straight. And I was like, what can I do more, you know? But yeah, we were coming up to the last lap, and yeah, unfortunately, I came right down to start finish straight, and I had 1 point plus 1.1 on my pit board, and I thought I had a gap behind me, so I wasn't too much in a rush to try and pass Glenn. There was one more opportunity that I was going to try and do it, and I didn't make it happen, so I was just relaxing a little bit. And Kyle come past in the park, and I was like, what? Where did he come from, you know? Like, so there was a bit of a mistake or miscommunication or something with someone.
Did that unsettle you a little bit as well?
Yeah, so I don't know what happened, but we can figure that out, and the guys can make sure that don't happen again, because it did lose us a position. But yeah, it is what it is. Everyone does their best job. It's no pointing no fingers or anything like that. It's everybody does an amazing job. They give me an amazing bike and opportunity to do this. So yeah, happy with P3, and we know we can do more tomorrow. So exciting times ahead.
Thank you, Ryan. And taking second place for Lamy OMG Racing Yamaha, it's Kyle Ride. Kyle, a fantastic end to the race for you. You managed to get the move on Ryan on the last lap. Did you deliberately wait until then, or was it more that was when the opportunity presented itself?
Yeah, such a fun race to ride, very hard to pass. Ryan was in Glenn's slipstream every lap, and Ryan was real good at Charlie's too, so I could never get close enough. But on the last lap, Glenn went real defensive into Charlie's too, because Ryan passed him a few laps before. And I managed to get a real good run, and I was in the bubble, and I just thought, if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it again. So yeah, I made the pass, and I just tried to stay to Glenn's back wheel, and if I had a chance, I was going to have a go at the win. But yeah, he rode a great race. To say that he's not been in the top 5 really all weekend, obviously he put it on the front row with 1 lap, but to be honest, I didn't think he had that sort of pace. So they made a good step, and he rode brilliantly on the last 3 laps to secure the win. But yeah, I'm not thinking about anyone else except myself. I'm so happy with second place. That's like a massive win. Especially being at Cadwell Park.
As that was my next question, because in the past this has been a circuit that you haven't even really done that many laps on a superbike in comparison to some of the others. So does that make the podium here all the more sweet?
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen, because before I even started the year, I was cacking my pants about turning up at Knockhill and Cadwell. And, yeah, out of the 4 races of the 2 tracks, I've had a first, a second, a fourth and a second. So maybe I need to put Cadwell Park at the top of my list and Donington at the bottom.
That was fantastic. Thank you, Kyle. And taking the opening win of the weekend here at Cadwell Park for Beer Monster Ducati, it's Glenn Irwin. Glenn, that was your 200th race start. You had your front row, but you were under a lot of pressure during the race to hold on to the lead. And there were certain parts of the circuit where the Yamahas appeared stronger looking at TV. Talk us through it from your perspective.
Yeah, it was a really enjoyable race. More enjoyable than standing here listening to bikes burning my ear. But yeah, I had to get a good start. I had to dispose of Leon quite fast, because we know the speed of his bike, and it was difficult to pass. Then we had to understand what we could do. So I felt my lap time came quite easy, but also I had quite a lot of chatter. We had a problem in qualifying, and weirdly the bike was not good because of the problem, or not weirdly. And what rectified that problem gave us, let's say, we had to stiffen the bike a lot. And we could feel every bump in the road, and turn 2, 3 had huge chatter. So that was a race where, like, Joey Dunlop went at the slowest possible pace, a famous quote that he used to say. So yeah, I felt like I just decided we have to ride defensive, and it was one of them. It's a hard track to pass, but when people are fighting for a win, it wouldn't have surprised me if a manoeuvre came into mountain chicane or something. So I did a bit of the old stop-go tactics, slowed the pace up, And all that matters is getting 18 points. The most important thing for me. I think I pulled 6 back on Tommy. So I think we were down to 20 and a half, is it? 19 and a half, oh, even, yeah, better. So yeah, no, and I know you guys joke about it all the time. I am really grateful. I stood in the podium and I just looked up and I just feel good. And I don't want to hide it because I felt bad for so many years. I had a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I feel good. I work hard at it. I'm mindful. You talked about pressure. I'm not disrespectful to people, so for sure that is a high-pressured race. You're under pressure the whole race. But when you do all the stuff that we do behind the scenes, that's why you do it. To be able to have some of the best riders, the best in the world pushing you hard, and that's what they are. Some of them are younger than me and big futures in the sport, and it's it's nice to get one over them. First win at Cadwell on the 200 start. So yeah.
Congratulations, Glenn.